Hi, everyone, and welcome to Disaster Response Views, which is iVueit Explained 6.0. I'm sure you're all aware of the recent floods that happened in eastern Kentucky, so I think this is a great time to bring up this topic. As you all know, when it comes to natural disasters, it is not a question of if, but of when and how many. My name is Keith O'Donnell, and I am the National Accounts Director with iVueit, and I'm going to be covering this topic with you today. A little bit about my background. I've been involved in the inspections industry since 2007, so I certainly understand the challenges that you face. To set the stage a little bit, in 2021, there were 20 natural disasters in the U.S. that each totaled over $1 billion. That does not include anything that was less than $1 billion, which would obviously raise that number quite a bit. So my question to you is, were any of your properties affected? If so, I think you need to understand the iVueit difference. So what you need to ask yourself is, how can iVueit help me? We understand the challenges that you're faced with when getting inspections completed. Right now, there's insufficient inspectors in a lot of the affected areas. There are inspectors available, but typically not enough to handle the additional volume of the disaster inspections. You also run into ineffective communication for many reasons. There could be infrastructure issues. There could be multiple vendor layers that slow things down. You may also be seeing delays in data processing and delivery of results, as well as the high cost to complete your orders. So what type of disaster relief inspections do we perform? We have tens of thousands of viewers nationwide, and these viewers are located everywhere. So they are certainly going to be located within the affected communities when the disaster hits. So the advantage there is our viewers can immediately assess the damages, not only to your properties, but to the infrastructure as well. So you can get an idea of what may or may not be hindering them from completing the orders on your properties. Let's talk about iVueit's technology. When you send us orders, they are immediately dispatched to the local viewers in the area of your properties. And typically, these viewers are accepting and starting these orders the day that we release them. This ensures timely completion of these orders. And once they are completed, we do a 100% QC review on all of the results to make sure that they are inspecting the correct properties and to make sure that they're returning the results and photos that you require. In this way, we help eliminate your need to micromanage your orders. So this is a nationwide problem that we've discussed. And again, the advantages that we're going to give you is our viewers reside in the affected areas. They live there. They know the areas. They're not traveling in from other areas to help cover the volume. These are people that reside in the municipalities that are affected. So therefore, as I said earlier, you are going to start receiving completed results on day one. One of the things that we're seeing again with the traditional inspectors is, for many reasons, the price of gas, the lower volume in the inspections industry overall, a lot of traditional inspectors are continuing to reduce their coverage areas. So they're willing to cover the larger metros, but maybe some of the outlying areas do not have sufficient coverage. We're the opposite. We are constantly adding viewers everywhere in urban, suburban, and rural areas. Our ever-growing network of viewers gives us true nationwide coverage, and it ensures unmatched turn times on your entire portfolio. Let's take a look at the iVueit portal. The iVueit portal is going to give you immediate access to your results. So you can go in as soon as that order has gone through our QC process, you can go in and immediately see the results, see the photos, see the answer to the questions that you helped create. This way, it allows you to make faster decisions on your affected properties. The iVueit portal is also customizable to your current process flow. You can filter your data as you see fit. You can pull reports on all of the data fields that are contained within the survey, and you can customize the delivery of your results. You can receive them via PDF, separate photos and data, or delivery through our API. Some other portal features. One of the best things about our portal is we provide a standard overhead property photo that will ensure you that our viewer took their photos at the correct property. This is a great tool, but it's even more invaluable during a disaster because it is likely that the house that was there before may not still be standing or may be partially damaged. So you may not readily see address numbers, etc., or have something you can compare with a previous photo. So this may be the only tool that's available to really confirm that our viewer inspected the correct property. Our surveys are all customizable. You will be assigned an iVueit operations manager. They will be your partner in this process, and they're going to help create a custom survey to meet your needs. We can work to create something new that you need, or we can just recreate your existing inspection form. The advantage to this is it allows you to have consistent results from previous orders. We create our views to ensure that our viewers have the tools they need to deliver the information and photos you require. We can make sure that the photos that are important to you, such as front exterior, house number, any damages, are contained in the results. We also have given our viewers the tools to avoid issues with occupants, neighbors, and law enforcement. Everybody's suspicious about people out taking photos, roaming around neighborhoods, probably even amplified during a time of a disaster. We give our viewers the tools to make sure that everybody knows that this is they're there for a reason. They're there to protect the people in the properties, as well as our clients. Our customers are always impressed by the iVueit advantage. This is just one example of positive client feedback that we've recently received. We have many more examples that we can share with you. So let's look at some case studies so you can understand why you should trust iVueit with your properties. Albany, Georgia. This was a recent project that we did with the city of Albany, Georgia, where they requested us to inspect every property in the city to determine what remaining properties are still damaged from the 2018 Hurricane Michael. This type of project proves that we have the experience to perform these large-scale municipality and disaster-related inspection projects. All our prior projects have proven our capability to complete similar large-scale projects, and the beauty is we're talking about completing these in days or weeks, not months. And best of all, and I think this is really an important point, we're using local inspectors, local viewers to complete the views. And this is helping funnel money back into the affected communities. Like we mentioned earlier, a lot of times when a disaster hits, inspectors are having to come in from other areas to help complete the inspections. Our viewers reside there. So again, where the money is most needed is where the money will go to our viewers. And unlike traditional inspectors, we have the experience on both residential and commercial properties. So whether your portfolio contains one, the other, or both, we can go ahead and complete the views on all of your properties, your entire portfolio. Not knowing is not okay. We understand that. No one ever wants to tell their client, I don't know, when asked about a particular property. So let us help you have the information. We can be your eyes on your properties in these disaster-affected areas. I assure you that once you try us, you will understand the iVueit advantage. So what should you do? What is your next step? Contact us today. We will work with you to set up a free pilot to ensure that you are prepared when the next disaster strikes. Don't wait till that happens to get started. By contacting us now, we can do it, like I said, a test run, a test pilot, and that way, when that disaster does hit, we are set up, we are ready to go, we have your form developed, and we can move quicker than anyone else in the industry. So thank you very much for taking the time to listen to us, and we look forward to partnering with you to preserve your properties in the future. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out to us, and we are excited about the opportunity to work with you. Thank you.